What's up, y'all? My name is Devante, and I sacrifice my time so you don't have to. Let me tell y'all something that really grinds my motherfucking gears, bro. You know what I hate and I guess it's not really that big of a problem per se. This is more so just a personal thing, because I don't know, bro. There's a part of me that kind of wishes I could believe professional wrestling was still real again. Always knowing what the fuck is going on, or all this backstage shit and all this. That's what's really harming the motherfuckers' mentality when going into professional wrestling nowadays. It's actually knowing what's it's all the exposing, if you will, right? It's like, bro, Christmas used to hit different when you knew Santa Claus was real, or when you thought he was real. It used to hit different. It wasn't just about the presents. It wasn't just about the television shows, or if you live in certain areas, it wasn't just about going outside and playing in the snow or putting up the Christmas tree or eating the candy canes or any of that stuff. It was also about just that allure of Santa Claus being real, being a thing. You know what I mean? It was just another dimension added on top of that shit. And once you found out Santa Claus wasn't real, it's just Christmas didn't really hit the same. You still enjoyed Christmas. I mean, at least I did. I still enjoyed every other aspect of Christmas, but it just hit a certain way, believing that Santa Claus was real. That's how I look at professional wrestling, bro. And when I see a jit or I see a kid in the comment section and they believe professional wrestling, you can see in their profile picture, that's a kid. You can clearly see that's a kid, bro. And I see them jump in the comment section. I'm seeing, Drew McIntyre posted something on Twitter earlier where, he's, trolling CM Punk, and he's, in front of a grave. It's like a meme, and he's in front of a grave saying, "I dreamt for this day." And it had, CM Punk's WrestleMania, 2024, alive, 2024 dead, and I see this kid in the Twitter threads, and he's Drew McIntyre should stop picking on CM Punk. He's gonna come back, and he's gonna be better than ever, and he's gonna beat you up. He says something along the lines of that. And tell me why you see all these grown-ass people coming to this kid, "Hey kid, you understand that professional wrestling is fake, right? My musky ass is gonna tell you that professional wrestling is fake." And you got this other motherfucker, "Hey kid, don't you know that professional wrestling is fake? It's not real, dude. It's not real." And then you got another person posting the whole meme. "It's real. It's still real to me, damn it." Yes, because it's a fucking kid, bro. Leave the motherfucker alone. If he wants to believe professional wrestling is real, let him believe professional wrestling is real. What the fuck gives you the right to go over there and destroy what the fuck he believes in professional wrestling? To make him miserable like the rest of us? I wish I could put myself back in the mentality of believing professional wrestling was still real. Bro, I would kill for that. On God, I will pay thousands. I am so serious. I will pay thousands of dollars to believe that professional wrestling was still real. Give all this shit up and say skedaddle, deuces, PIs to this IWC bullshit. Because professional wrestling, no matter what promotion, whether it's AEW, whether it's WWE, whether it's TNA, is so much more enjoyable not being surrounded by these assholes or having the stupid fucking mentality that I have nowadays, fucking ruining everything about professional wrestling. But don't ruin it for the kids, bro. What the fuck do you get out of that at the end of the day? But being a little bitch, bro. I just wanted to rant about that. I seen that shit, and that shit really, really irked me, bro. What you gonna get at that at the end of the day? Let the jit live. If you want to believe that professional wrestling is fake, let them have it. As opposed to being like you, searching on Twitter, I wonder if Nikki Bella reposted some of the fucking pubes that I sent to her, you psychopath. Sit your bitch ass down somewhere, hoe ass niggas. With that being said, though, let's get directly into the show. No need to go down the card because, it's AEW and you already know what's on the tap. And I can tell you right now, it ain't good. We got Moxley and Hardy. That's as much as I could probably think about in regards to the card. And that's pretty much all you need to know about what's going on inside this show. With that being said, though, let's get into the show. Bruh, what the fuck did I just say last night? What the fuck was I just talking about last night? What did I say? No more motherfucking international fucking wrestlers. I do not know any of these people. I don't know who the fuck Hercules Hernandez is going up against Bryan Danielson from fucking AAA Wrestling coming up on goddamn Collision. So why the fuck are you showing me this bullshit? I don't know who the fuck this guy is, alright? I don't know any of these motherfucking jobbers outside in the goddamn audience. I thought one of them for a minute was Matt Hardy. Apparently he's some fucking jobber over there from fucking Mexico, okay? He's from Mexico. He's over the border. He comes over here. We send ice after him. He needs to go back to Mexico. Like, who the fuck are these people, bruh? Now, granted, the match between Jeff Hardy and Jon Moxley was actually pretty damn good. I dug the match. I liked it. I'm always going to be a big fan of Jeff Hardy's in-ring work. I'm just not a big fan of Jeff Hardy's fucking brain, because Jeff Hardy's a fucking retard. But in regards to Jeff Hardy being a wrestler, there's always a little Devante inside me that will never not stray too far away from a Jeff Hardy. I'm a big Jeff Hardy mark. No matter how many fucking dumb decisions he make, and I still think there's a part of him that should probably reconsider retiring or something along the lines of that. But if he really is going to keep on the straight and narrow, I don't know why I'm saying this, because I really don't want to give Jeff Hardy another fucking chance, because he always fucks it up. And to be quite frank, honestly, no, I'm not giving him another chance. But AEW wants to give him a fucking chance. Again, in reality, Jeff Hardy will always be one of the best baby faces ever. I love his work, and I want to see more of Jeff Hardy if this is what they're going to promote. He lost to Jon Moxley in a pretty convincing way with that Bulldog showcode he does. And Jeff, for like, what, the third or fourth time, like these past couple of weeks, he told Moxley to fuck off. So it looks like he's turning heel. And I heard a lot of reports talking about him reverting back to his Willow of the Wisp. I'm Willow. I sound like a goddamn stripper. Don't we already have another Willow in the goddamn, whatever? Yeah, there is another Willow in the company. I want to fuck her. I know who she is, because I want to fuck her. Goddamn. No, but, I mean, I'm more interested in that. If you're going to show Jeff Hardy, you know, turning heel and doing all this other shit, okay, let me see that. I don't give a fuck about these goddamn... Oh, I almost said the B word. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to slip up one of these days, and YouTube's going to be like, gotcha, bitch. Get your ass off out of here. I'm telling you, I'm going to slip up one of these days, bruh. What do I say? It rhymes with sweat back. Let's say that, okay? Let's say it rhymes with sweat back. They be doing backstrokes in the sand, if you know what I'm saying, right? Well, actually, no, those are probably Cubans. I'm from Florida. You would think I know that a lot more. But my point being is, though, like, I don't care about this. These jobbers jump over the barricade and they start beating the fuck out of Jeff or Jon Moxley. I know someone in the audience is gonna be like, Devante, don't you know that right there, that's El Rodriguez, and the other one is Matador Martinez. And don't you know over there, right there, that's El Luchador Lopez. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about any of these guys. And they're like trying to bring out all the rest of the fucking jobber to the stars, jobbers, losers, creeps, fuckers. I don't give a fuck about these fucking losers coming out of the AEW locker room trying to get TV time on my fucking TV. You know the fuck you don't get the fuck off my TV, bitch. They're all coming on my goddamn TV. And they're like trying to play up this whole invasion storyline, this invasion angle. Oh, AEW's being taken over by a bunch of almost did it again. Ah, save me, Lord, save me. Hallelujah. Oh no, I'm gonna get over YouTube. I need YouTube to pay my non-existent bills because I don't get paid from YouTube. It's just a hobby. But now, real talk though, man. Come on, bro. Enough. We talked about this already. Enough. I don't give nose of the fucks of your international talents, alright? That's for your loser-ass fan base. And if you want to keep playing up to your loser-ass fan base, then by all rights, go ahead and play it to your loser-ass fan base. But don't expect me not to criticize your bitch-ass for making some bitch-ass decisions on your bitch-ass show. But speaking of bitch-asses, we got this fake-ass Jey Uso coming out here right now for circa 2023. Or I guess 2013, 2023 would be the current Jey Uso. I'm retarded when it comes to the number 3, apparently. I've done this plenty of times with the number fucking 3, if you haven't paid attention. He's about to go into the ring, and he's going to take on Hangman Adam Page. It's funny, because in real life, this guy, whatever his name is, Lucky, Lummy, Nemi, Samoa, In reality, he probably eat fucking Heyman Adam Page, but of course we're supposed to be like, oh yeah, this guy right here, he's gonna lose to Heyman Adam Page. Okay, sure, whatever. Let's see the match, I guess. Yeah, let me suspend my disbelief and go on Twitter and say I thought he was gonna beat him, and someone tells me you think wrestling is real, pal? Eat my dick, nigga. All right, continuing on. Man, professional wrestling. Leave it up to professional wrestling to always do the dumbest, unnecessary shit, bruh. Now you possibly got another fucking injury. That ain't look like, at least to me, that didn't look like Wardlow was selling. And it was so fucking unnecessary, bruh. I gotta ask this one more time, bruh. Why are a bunch of nobodies trying to get over on Wardlow, bruh? The fact that Wardlow was even knocked to his feet, let alone actually selling for this motherfucking Commander guy, is a fucking embarrassment. Bruh, I don't get it, bro. What is, bruh? Bro, even when you're trying to put over your big man talent, you still gotta make them look somewhat foolish. And to make matters even worse, you go a step above, and there's a possibility that Wardlow might be injured for unnecessary reasons, bruh. Make it make sense, my nigga. And, don't get it twisted. We got more to talk about in regards to making the big man look retarded. But let's focus on Wardlow first. Let's focus on this Commander match first. Because I feel like this right here, this is just the epitome of professional wrestling. This isn't just an AEW issue. This is a professional wrestling issue where you have to go out of your way and make your wrestlers look retarded for no fucking reason. And to top it all off, put a cherry on top, because of course professional wrestling can never stop at just one type of stupidity. No, they have to go a little bit further with the fucking retardation. You always have to go a little bit further, and now you have to fucking do unnecessary shit for no reason. Now your wrestler is possibly injured. There was no reason as to why this match, A, had to go as long as it had to fucking go, and B, Wardlow had to take as much punishment. I don't give a fuck if people are going to be like, whoa, Devante, he was still very, very dominant. Not dominant enough. And this has been happening these past couple of weeks with a bunch of fucking nobodies. Let me say this one more time. It'd be one thing if it was a Darby Allin. It'd be one thing if it was a Sammy Guevara. It'd be one thing if it was a Jungle Boy. People with established names that the crowd can relate to already within AEW. I won't call them necessarily veterans per se, but established names at the very least. I can understand guys that small going in there with Wardlow and giving him a run for his money. We talked about this last week. But when you have a fucking nobody like a Commander, when you have a fucking nobody like a Trent Beretta getting in the ring for Wardlow, this match should go no longer than 20 seconds. Bob's your uncle, in, out, get the fuck out of your own fucking way. Now you have Commander going out there doing moves on Wardlow, RVD, Triple H and himself in Survivor Series 2002, damn near crushing this motherfucker's trachea. Like, this motherfucker does the most dangerous, retarded fucking, what's he called, Phoenix Splash? And his knees hits directly on Wardlow's throat. Make it make sense. Actually, chill for a second. We got a segment. Hang on. Such a stark contrast. No pun intended. We're going to talk about that segment in a little bit, because that was a hell of a promo. Why can't they do more of that and less of this? Getting back to what the fuck I was talking about in regards to Wardlow. This motherfucker hits a Phoenix Splash and damn near fucking destroys Wardlow's goddamn throat. And in the outside of the ring, Wardlow got set up for a Hurricane Rana, or I guess a Frankensteiner, and his knees hit the steps. Unnecessary shit when Wardlow just has to go in there and powerbomb this motherfucker into oblivion to get this motherfucking match over with. I just don't understand this shit, bro. And yeah, he won the match. And yeah, you had this unnecessary bullshit. Can I ask the question also? Like, multiple things I want to ask. One, what the fuck is it, Alexandra, what's the name, Alex Abrahantes? I understand that they don't care for managers, and it's not just an AEW problem. I get that overall wrestling has a problem with managers nowadays, but seriously, this Alexander fucking Abrahantes, whatever the fuck his name is, has got to be one of the most pointless, useless motherfucking managers I've ever seen. And speaking of managers, you know what I find ironic and funny? Someone actually brought this up in a meme I seen on Twitter about a week or two ago. How fucking ironic and how fucking funny is it that this whole time, this whole thing about Adam Cole leaving WWE because he didn't want to be Keith Lee's manager, and look what the fuck happens. I guess technically that kind of makes him where he's at right now, right? Technically he's a motherfucking manager for another motherfucking big man. That's fucking hilarious in the end of the day, am I right? Just unnecessary bullshit, bruh. And now Wardlow might be hurt. And that's what it looks like. It looks like Wardlow might be hurt. And you have the fucking audacity to bring these twinks outside of the ring. Orange Cassidy and his boyfriends going face to face with these fucking losers. The fucking United Kingdom, the Undisputed Kingdom, the Undisputed Era. I don't know. Give me a fever. Oh my God, headache. Cringe. Triggered. I'm triggered. Okay. None of this shit was necessary. None of it at all. And you just kind of running back the exact same segment that you had last week with the face to face with Orange Cassidy's twink goddamn bottoms and these fucking losers going face to face. It was the same promo last week, but with less emphasis put on the actual promos in themselves. God damn. And then you had this match also with Adam Page going up against his Toya Liotta, fucking Ray Liotta from goddamn Goodfellas. And it's funny. I'm watching them wrestle and I'm like, I want to see more of Ray Liotta. I want to see more of him. You think I'm laughing? You think I'm funny? You guys think I'm funny? What's so funny about me? What's so goddamn funny about what the fuck I'm saying? Ain't nothing funny. I'm dead ass serious. I want to see Ray Liotta going one-on-one with some other big guys. Some more Ray Liotta. Let's get that shit going. Goddamn, having them going out there fighting goddamn Heyman Adam Page. And I like Heyman Adam Page. But it's just more of this fucking pattern of Tony Khan and wrestling in general. I'm tired of how they treat their fucking big man. Granted, WWE does it a lot better, but I'm just so sick and tired. I had it. I'm up to here. Like a surface. I'm at the ceiling. I'm at the fucking skyline with how they treat big man, bruh. Now, granted, I will say they didn't outright fucking make him like a loser. He lost to a fucking Cradle. And I get it. Heyman Adam Page is the bigger talent at the end of the day. But let me see more of him. I want to see more of that Samoan guy. Goddamn, some larger-than-life talents that are actually over will actually be beneficial for your company. I know, right? Call me crazy. Oh, that's right. No, you have other people in your company, people in your audience. We need to relate to people by looking in the mirror and seeing losers like them inside us. Fucking out of here. But there were some good things so far. The Young Bucks, I can't believe I'm fucking saying this. That's how fucking I feel like I'm fucking deja vu. You're making the Young Bucks compelling with this heel shit. I like this heel shit from them. This is what I want to see. Be yourselves. You're douchebags. You're assholes. You're cum dumpsters. I hate you all. And you're now presenting yourself as what you want us to perceive you to be, because that's what you are on the inside. And it's fucking phenomenal. Them coming out of their shitty limousines, them saying, God bless. Oh, yes, God bless. Fuck Obama. They didn't say that, but I'm saying that. I know they're thinking that. And they see this little guy come out and they're like, oh, here, Nick, here, fucking Matt, whatever the fuck his name is. Here's your time slots or pamphlets or whatever for tonight. And they're like, did you just call us Nick and Matt? Do you know what our birth names are? It's Matt, I have a fat pussy, and it's Nick, my dick is very small. Get it right, motherfucker. Fine, $500, bitch ass nigga. And he's like, oh, I don't care about you. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Knuckle touch. I like that shit. More of that shit. And also this little promo that I paused for a minute ago with Ricky Starks and Wild Bill Hiccup talking shit to Ricky, to what's his name again? Sting and I didn't mean what's his name, Sting. Darby Allin and Sting. That shit was awesome. The emotion, both of them being coherent in how they're actually discussing what the fuck they want to do to each other going into next week. That was phenomenal. Ricky Starks saying, I don't respect you, Darby. And guess what? I'm going to retire you, Sting. And Wild Bill Hiccup, in my opinion, having one of the better promos than all four of them combined, and they killed it. Wild Bill Hiccup was actually pretty good also. I mean, it's not as if, Big Bill he was never a good promo. Him and fucking Enzo always killed it in NXT back in the days, but you forget sometimes. Him saying that you guys are overlooking us, you didn't even mention us in any of your promos, talking about you're just gonna take the tag team championships, go on to Revolution, and Sting's gonna retire a champion. That's disrespectful to us. Why are you overlooking us? We're the ones going into this having a point to prove, and we're the tag team champions. That makes no sense whatsoever, and he's right. I mean, granted, he's kind of exposing AEW's shitty booking, but he's right in the end of the day. And he wants to go into them, and he wants to pretend that they are all the naysayers who says that they're nothing, and peons, and all this shit. And you know what? That was good. That was nice. And for Darby Allin to retort back because of all the disrespect thrown Sting's way, and saying that I respect you, Ricky, but in the end of the day, You have to earn that respect. Sting essentially said the same thing too. And Ricky looking back up at Darby and throwing a glass of water in his face, and Darby standing face to face with him, and Sting saying, nah, because they're just kind of provoking him, hit them. I don't know if there's like a stipulation saying if they fight each other, they can't have the tag team title match. I don't know. I don't remember hearing that. I'm pretty sure that had to be the case. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure Darby in character would have kicked the shit out of Ricky Starks. But Sting held him back. He's like, he's overprotective of me. And don't worry, he's not going to punch you here. He's going to punch you next week. And so am I. And I'll see you guys next week. We'll see you guys next week. That was a damn good promo. Now imagine if they did more of that. Imagine if we got more of the Young Bucks type of character development throughout the show. Like I said, more emphasis on that and less emphasis on doing stupid shit like damn near getting Wardlow killed. Can we have that? No? I know. But I'll take what I can get in bits and pieces. 2 for 2 ratio. I mean, is that considered a ratio? I don't know. Whole number. I dropped out of elementary school. Don't fucking judge me. Continue on with the show, though. Alright, guys. You already know what time it is. It's a women's match, and it's not involving Toni Storm, so I don't give a fuck. But you know what else I don't give a fuck about? Wasting my motherfucking time with nonsense promos that are not going to deal with anything in regards to the actual stars. How many people am I going to trigger by saying that Jay White ain't a motherfucking star? Because he ain't no motherfucking star. He's a motherfucking loser. Cry, bitch, moan, groan, piss. Let the tears go down your eyes as I try and lie and tell you that I do care. I don't care. The only thing I care about is getting inside of your girlfriend's underwear. So check it out. This promo, if you even want to call this is like a self promo. And it's one of those self promos that's not really doing anything. It's just trying to get the marks all rabid and rowdy. And, oh, look at that. They're doing something to play into our emotions. Oh, God. Wrestling is so safe. It's so lame, bro. I swear to God, bro. It's so safe and so lame. What the fuck is this shit? Why the fuck do I care? Who the fuck cares? You care? I care. I don't care. I know you don't care. You have the Bang Bang Scissor Gang come out, and I don't even know what the fuck they were even alluding to. They're just out here wasting time. Like, honestly, that's what they're doing. Legitimately, they're just wasting time. Precious AEW and precious time. I don't even know what the fuck they were getting at with this. Like, was this whole promo just to bring out a new cardboard fucking version of whatever? Like, they had a cardboard. Apparently, they have a cardboard that was over that I'm unaware of. And by over, I mean over with these fucking neckbeards, these fucking mouth breathers. Like, what the fuck is this? Am I missing out on the fucking joke here? Apparently, this whole Jay White cardboard sling blade bullshit, he's been retired and they're now bringing out some new cardboard sling blade bullshit fucking version of this anti-Semite asshole over here. Fucking, what's his name again? Juice Robinson? Is that what we're going out with this? I don't care. I don't give a shit. And by the way, I'm surprised they don't get the fucking shit suit out of them with that fucking, we got 2 words for you, suck it. I guess maybe because the audience is saying it, but goddamn, they're really straddling the line right there when it comes to lawsuits. I don't know how WWE feels about that, especially the 2 guys who used to be a part of that group who had that trademark most likely. It's the 2 heads of the fucking company at the moment, but I digress. But no more talking about this 7 because it fucking sucked. What I do want to talk about is this Jericho match with Kyle Fletcher. This is actually pretty decent. This is actually one of Jericho's better matches that he's had in, the past couple of years. That Kyle Fletcher dude really I will give him props. I actually don't mind the Kyle Fletcher guy as far as his movements in the ring. I like how he works. He just doesn't have a character and no reason for me to want to, give a shit or invest inside him. But as far as his work is considered, the kid's actually pretty good. And he really went out there to make Jericho look like $1,000,000. I can't remember the last time I seen a decent Jericho match like this. That fucking suicide dive into the Judas, what's it called? The Judas effect? That shit was actually pretty hard. I like that. Again, Jericho looked really, really fucking good. Which his body, what kind of match up with that. It looks like he's starting to get fat again. But outside of that though, this was good. I liked it. Again, it's building up into Jericho versus Take a Shitter as if I give a fuck about that. I mean, it's a whole storyline that I just don't even know what the fuck is going on, and I can't even relate. It's like every other time I look around with Jericho and the Don Callis regime bullshit, It's like, maybe it could be the fact that they just have so many fucking factions. I think that's probably what the hugest problem is for me. All these goddamn factions, bro. Every time I look around, I don't think I've seen one match tonight outside of the women's match that I'm looking at right now that didn't have a faction surrounding them. And even then, I see Toni Storm ringside. Even then, you got her little group right there. Everywhere I look, it's a goddamn faction. And it's a bunch of nonsensical factions that don't really have any kind of to them, you know what I mean? Like, this whole Don Callis shit fucking sucks. The whole Undisputed Kingdom shit fucking sucks. Who else? I can't even remember what else happened throughout the fucking night. Let me see. Going back to what I was, let me see. Oh yeah. The fucking, who else is there? The Daniel Bryan stable, the Jon Moxley fucking Cesaro stable, and I can't remember their fucking names right now. Yeah, that just tells you how much I give a shit about them. It's just like, it's just way too fucking much, bruh. Like, way too much. Oh, actually, you know what? They did have that match with Hangman versus, no, guess even the fucking Ray Liotta guy is with the fucking Mogul Embassy, right? Like, it's just way too many fucking factions. Maybe cut down on that shit a little bit, and maybe if you focus on one that's as actual importance and you give them something to, you know, sink their teeth into, then maybe I give more of a fuck. Like, no one stands out. It's like 1997 WWE with all the fucking factions, gang warfare style, right? But no Austin there to be the lone wolf to carry that shit. No Undertaker around to be the separate lone wolf opposing everybody. Damn, bro. But outside of that, though, this show tonight, it's been, I guess I say it's probably been the better show I've seen this past couple of weeks. But hell, we still got the main event to get to, so they can definitely easily piss me off by the end of the fucking night. I would definitely say this was one of the better shows so far. Like, that's actually saying anything, but it's still a bunch of bullshit all wrapped into one. Way too much fucking wrestling, not enough fucking character development. You got a slither of it, but we're not getting enough. More focus on that, less focus on this. God damn, bro. Give a fuck about this lame ass women's match. How the hell are you gonna have, who is this, Taya Valkyrie? How do you have a body that just looks like it fits a thick girl, but you're just so flat, bruh? And don't even get me started on fucking fucking Dorito Pizzeria over here. Shit. Put Toni Storm in the ring. I want to see her booty. With that being said, though, let's continue on with the show. Alright, so my thing is, okay, so this match was actually pretty good, alright? And not to mention, it's a nice utilization of a legend who can actually still go out there in the ring. It's never a bad night whenever I can get a chance to see Rob Van Dam wrestle. He's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, too. Top 10, easily. Love me some Rob Van Dam. One of the GOATs. And it's never a bad thing to see him go up against Swerve Strickland in the main event in a hardcore match. The match was fine. It kicked ass. Now, I will say, maybe a little bit too repetitive in the sense that you just had a hardcore match earlier on in the beginning of the night. Obviously, it would have been nice. And I will say, it's like, you spaced it out. I will give you that. You had it in the beginning of the night and you had it in the end of the night. It wasn't just some back-to-back shit. But I liked it. I liked that. I dug the main event. I dug the post-match stuff when you had Heyman come out and confront Swerve Strickland. I like how Samoa Joe was in the background playing Puppet Master. All that shit was fine. All that shit was good. And when it's all said and done, you know what I like to look at tonight? And what I got one word for tonight. Just one word to sum up this entire night. Which, this wasn't a bad night, believe it or not. This was actually a pretty good show, in my opinion. You gotta focus. Focus. That's it. Focus. You got a decent thing going with a Swerve Strickland and a Hangman Adam Page, but you need to focus. You ain't got to rely. Now, tonight, it was fine, especially in the main event. You ain't got to focus so much on doing all the hardcore shit to get somebody over, bruh. You got Swerve Strickland. He's hot. He's good right now. At least for the standards of your company, he's hot right now. You got something good with this, but you need to focus. More emphasis put on a Swerve Strickland would do you some good throughout the show. More focus on a Hangman Adam Page throughout the show. Now, for the past couple of weeks, they have been highlighting the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event, and I do appreciate that. I like the fact that they're highlighting the Samoa Joe. Now, again, they're not even remotely close to the finish line when it comes to how I feel about AEW right now. They still got a long way to go. I still think of them as being the co-company. In my opinion, they're just too erratic in regards to their pattern of being good and bad for me to want to just say to myself, oh, this company's starting to get good again. No, I'm not going to give them that. No, I'm not going to be that charitable. I will note that tonight was a pretty decent show, but ain't no way I'm going to be charitable enough to be like, oh, well, here we go, the AEW revolution, it's upon us. No, fuck that shit. But I will notate there were a lot of bad things tonight, but I feel like the good did kind of overcome some of the bad. But you still got things you have to work on. Get rid of these dumbass factions that don't do nothing for your fucking television show. Focus on more shit like the development tonight. Before the main event even started, you had a confrontation between Darby Allin and the Young Bucks. A little bit of foresight going into Revolution. That's what's up. More building to that tag team match next week. I'm assuming it's going to be your main event. I'm assuming it's going to be a title change. That's what's up. More development and focusing on your core talents that can actually give you a reimbursement on what the fuck you're trying to put out there creatively is what I want to see more of. You got a decent thing going in your main event division right now, Tony. AEW fanboys, I'm gonna give it to y'all tonight. But the problem is, and this is the huge problem, this is the big problem when it comes to an AEW, where's the consistency finna come from going next week? Are you gonna fuck it up next week? It doesn't seem like you're gonna fuck it up next week. It doesn't seem like it's a hard show to fuck up next week. You got a pretty big main event on your hands with Sting and Darby Allin in the tag team title match. That's a pretty significant main event, especially because it has a bunch of things, it has a bunch of consequences going into that pay-per-view show at Revolution. It's really, really hard to fuck up something like that, my guy. It's really, really hard. But what happens the week after next? What happens going into the pay-per-view? Are we going to get more random-ass international people showing up on your television show that has no reason to be on that? All that time and effort that you plugged into this bullshit-ass post-show mess, all this post-show shit earlier on tonight, that could have probably went to maybe doing an interview with Jeff Hardy to build up this so-called heel gimmick he's trying to put off on everybody. Maybe that could have went to some presentation backstage of maybe Samoa Joe getting into a fight with one of the two obvious competitors he's going to go up against on Sunday. Maybe that could have went into Swerve Strickland and Heyman Adam Page having a confrontation backstage. There's a bunch of things you could be doing. That's what I mean about linear storytelling. That's what I mean about focusing. Again, all the pieces are right there on the chessboard to get you that, what do you call it? I forgot what you say, the verbiage in chess, right? What is it called? Checkmate? All your pieces are right there. It's right there to checkmate. But I just have no faith in Tony Khan to believe that he just won't fuck this up. Just the fact that you're focusing on so many different things right now at the moment. That pointless ass, that's what I mean about there are some good things and the good things did overcome the bad things, but there are some bad things that still linger on this company. There was no reason to have that bullshit, pointless ass self-promo earlier tonight. There was no reason to have that opener the way it started off in regards to the post-show stuff or the post-match stuff. None of that shit needed to be on the show, and all that shit could have been spread out. The wealth could have been spread out to focus on more core individual talents that you need to get you into Revolution. Because right now, we're headed into WrestleMania season with WWE. And right now, it seems like they're kind of vulnerable. Last week, this time, it seems like everything was in the palm of WWE's hands. But now with the injuries, now with all the bullshit that's going on in the news, you have, right now, a chance. Now, granted, you're probably not going to be able to overcome WWE because it's WrestleMania season, but you have a chance to at least make your company exciting to combat against WWE. Here's your chance to be a legitimate alternative. The question is, are you going to be consistent with what you're currently doing right now at the moment? That's my problem. Now again, tonight's show, it was alright. They did their thing tonight. They popped off tonight. I'm pretty sure next week is probably going to be a decent show also, just given what the main event is going to be. I can't see how you're going to fuck up unless it's going to be a bunch of fuck ups throughout the night building into the main event. I just don't see how that's actually going to be a thing. You got that. You got that W. You got it. You got it. The question is, what are you going to do the following weeks afterwards to keep our attention? I'm not talking about your dumbass, neck beer, mouth breathing fuckheads you want to call your little fan base right there. No, fuck them, all right? I'm talking about people like me. People like me, people that you need to rely on, people like me. People with this, right here. Not this mentality in regards to how I look at professional wrestling, no. I mean people like me as far as who's going to come back and watch a show over and over again. I say, I got to watch a show because I have to review the shit. But trust me, there's a bunch of people who think just like me. People may be in the audience. People may be in WWE's audience. People may be just casuals overall. But I can tell you, you need us a hell of a lot more than we need you. And I would tell you, get rid of the bad. Get rid of the bad bullshit that you currently are doing right now, man. Get rid of the bad habits. Because there's a bunch of good habits you could be focusing on right now. But I'll give it to him. This is a decent show. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. How did you feel about tonight's show? How did you feel about all the things that I talked about in discussion in regards to tonight's show? Again, you can sit back if you want to and you can point out a bunch of things and maybe you guys didn't like the show. You ain't gonna get no argument out of me because I can see your argument in the end of the day. But when I'm weighing the good versus the bad, if I had to give tonight a grade, it'd probably be a low C. Maybe nah, I'll be courteous. Probably a high C. Maybe even a low B. That main event did put him over the top. The question is, though, do we get it every other week? That's always been my problem with AEW, and that's going to continue being my problem with AEW. But like I said tonight, you did good. As always, my name is Devante, and I'll be catching you guys later. Deuces, P. Eyes.